July 4th, a day Americans celebrate. Fuck, I already fucked up. Definitely have to sneeze. July 4th, a day Americans celebrate the birth of their independence. But after 246 years, how much has changed? So we came to the birthplace where it all started, here in Boston, Massachusetts. And we're gonna go around, see what's up. My name is Nick Roy, and this is Fake News.
Fake fucking news! Patriotism and how lucky we are to live in the United States in spite of the bumps in the roads that we're having right now. This is a day for patriotism and for people to feel good about being Americans. And I, as an actor, Gerard Leary, I'm on YouTube as an artist. Gerard Leary, Drawing with Gerard. This is a colored pencil drawing class. Maple leaf. Pumpkin, an apple, nice wreath. Different pressure, light pressure. It's very light. And blending, light pressure. Light pressure is really, really good. The stem, shadows, angles. With yellow, kind of subdue the red. That gradual color transition, circular motion, light pressure. Red and yellow, kind of an orangey thing. I'm so low tech, that's okay. We were brought up with black and white television and 3 stations. And there's 60 minutes in an hour, I think. We're getting a nice blend. The harsh red, putting a lot of pressure on right now, 2.5 minutes left. That's about it. So that's it, that's what it looks like. Fake news!
How do you feel about fake news?
I want the real news as it comes along. Don't lie to the American public. Tell them the truth. Just tell them the truth. We can handle the truth. We just don't want to handle the lies because that means that the people that are putting out what they think is the truth is really demeaning us as we're not intelligent enough to know what the real truth is. So I'm a big Norah O'Donnell fan, and no one's going to change me.
Do you ever watch the fake news?
I have watched it for entertainment value as I've watched The Naked Weather Girl. There's one naked girl from Toronto. I watched it when all the cable came out. I try watching that. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't get the real weather.
Do you like that weather girl the best?
I don't know. I'm 75. I can't remember. You know, people would accept the bad, but they don't want to accept the lies. That's the impression that I get. And I think that's why there's a negative in the country. The fireworks and all that, it's not false patriotism. It's real patriotism. I have great faith that we will turn around because we've done it in the past. And I do this, not only that they pay me $84 an hour, which is not, this American dream, this job.
Do you think America is free right now?
No. The whole tax inflation thing is manufactured, and I think we're not getting a fair share of why prices are going up so well. And we're on the treadmill, like those animals that go on the treadmill. There has to be an alternative to the way things are, and there will be. Malls are going out, places like Amazon and mass distribution places are coming in. It's all about fair market value. I charge $3. $3 for as many pictures as you like. $3, they'll say, how much you pay for gas? They'll go, yeah, so $3 is a good value. Yeah, are there problems? There's a tremendous amount of problems. I'm big about make the schools safe. We have to do that. Absolute priority. We need to save these kids.
Who do you think is behind all the string pulling?
Well, you know, I don't know specifically, but I know big business is involved in big government. And I can't name the individuals or even the corporations. From what I've read, I don't know. To tell you the truth, I just know that there's something really, really wrong. Like the January 6th, something really, really wrong. I think that's going to come out. That was insurrection. That was absolutely wrong. A bad boy, a crying boy taking his ball and going home. And I voted for Trump in 2016. So you live and learn. You make mistakes and you go, okay.
Would you vote for him again?
No, I wouldn't vote for him again, no. Just no integrity. He had a lot of pizzazz, so did a snake oil salesman.
Fake fucking news. Falling in all the good times, I find myself longing for change. That means give me money when I play the guitar. Do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? Not really. You want a drink, Bob?
Are you from Boston?
I was born in Boston.
What's the craziest thing you've seen around on these streets?
Me. You're talking to royalty.
What's your name?
Lieutenant Charles Brian Custis. Army Rangers, 75th, 1st Airborne, 291st out of Nha Trang, Vietnam. 2 tours, 7.5 years on quick reaction forces in Italy, Germany, Tikrit, Turkey, Saudi, Oman, Morocco. Morocco was nice, they have beautiful beaches. Google Martha Dandridge Custis. She's my great-great-great-grandmother. This is why I'm here on the 4th of July.
What is she famous for?
Marrying George Washington, she was the first lady of the United States. So, I'm sitting there minding my own business, studying chemical engineering, and this guy comes walking in a black suit. He looked like one of the Blues Brothers, but without the hat. He sits down next to me. He pushes his wallet across to me. I open it up. It says, U.S. Army Counterintelligence. I said, well, what do you want with me? I thought he was a security guy because I was drinking with a bunch of girls and the girls doing the night before and thought I was bagged. He reaches in his other pocket and says, we want to recruit you, because what they were doing in those days was going around to the colleges because Vietnam was on. Pulls out a $10,000 certified bank check with my name and social security number on it. I didn't see a check. I saw a brand new GTO convertible with 4-speed and a couple grand in the bank. I said, what do I got to do? You have to join the Army, you have to train, and then you have to go to officers candidate school, and then you have to go to counterintelligence and counterinsurgency schools. So, I did it. And when you sign those enlistment papers, you don't just sign your name to enlist. What you're doing is you sign a blank check for up to and including your life. What they didn't tell me was it was Ranger school. They beat and punch and stomp and just kick the shit out of you. If you survive, you are now what they call Ranger qualified. They gave me 2 days off. And of course, after all that, you find the nearest strip joint or something, just get drunk as a fucking monkey, okay? I report back, he says, you're deployed to Vietnam. I'm like, oh my God, what the have I done to myself? Long story short, I did 2 tours there. In the course of that time, I collected 5 Purple Hearts and a Bronze Star. The 5 Purple Hearts are just being stabbed and shot. You know, like bayonet in the belly, AK-47 round in the shin, blows the back clean off. I have 2 double knee replacements, a total reverse shoulder replacement from a bad airdrop because I landed in a tree instead of on the ground. Knife wounds in both hands, bullet wound in the shoulders, so that's all the Purple Hearts. The Bronze Star is interesting because I got it for being a fucking coward, and it's the 3rd highest award for valor in this country. The only 2 that are better are the Silver Star and the Congressional Medal of Honor. We were flying in, we had picked up a downed pilot, he's wounded. They hit us with a rocket-propelled grenade when we were about 20 feet off the LZ. Pilot, crew killed, everybody killed except me and the medic. I grabbed the medic, I threw him out the door, and I rode him down to the ground like Gumby and Pokey, okay? I took the AK around the leg, my leg's broken, there's a bone sticking through my uniform, blood everywhere. I grabbed him by the neck, dragged him back into the bushes, and got him out of the line of fire because they were shooting at us. Was I a hero? No. I was thinking about friendly fire in the bastard because he was a dick, okay? You know what I did with that medal? 3 weeks after that incident took place, they have a formal decoration ceremony. I walked right up and back of the Trang Air Base and threw it right into the fucking river, and that's where it's been ever since. All I got out of it was that card you see in my pocket, the medical insurance, free prescriptions, that bullshit.
Do you think America treats its veterans well when they come back?
They treat us like shit. I can walk you up any street in this city at night and show you 3 or 4 of them sleeping in doorways, eating out of trash cans. When they get done with you, they basically turn their back on you and move on to the next guy.
fake news.
Fake news?
What's on your mind?
It's my mom's 82nd birthday this week. We came up here to do a bucket list of having the fireworks in Boston, Massachusetts.
How do you feel about the current state of America is right now?
It's going to hell in a handbasket. It's not what it used to be.
What would you change if you had a choice?
I really don't know. I think we've gone too far. It's going to be a hard road back. That's one thing right there. We need to cut the noise down.
How do you two feel about the recent Supreme Court justice decision?
I feel it's a woman's right to choose, and it should be only the woman and her doctor and nobody else involved.
Yay, Mom!
What does the government have to do with that? You constantly see in the newspaper every day ads for men for Viagra, but you don't see anything for women. But you've got to remember, the first 100 years are the hardest. After that, everything's just downhill.
Fake news!
Can you give us like a quick fit check?
I'm a street performer. I do magic. People expect magicians to look a certain way.
Where's the blazer from?
It's from a very expensive place called Men's Warehouse.
His mom was trying to talk him into renting the more traditional look. He, of course, was leaning the other way. Instead of a bow tie, it was a button cover, and a vest instead of a cummerbund. As for Mom, it's not what he's wearing that you should be worried about. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Got no idea. I think they're my dad's old pants.
Where's the shoes from?
They're Vans, so probably from a Vans store. I like them, they're nice. I'm a professional magician, always gotta have cards. It's 4th of July, so I've got these cool American ones. They're very cool. I get all my cards from Syria 11. Nowhere can you get better cards.
What are they called?
Syria11.com. I'm not sponsored. I should be because I love them and I buy like $200 worth this year so far. I just love cards. Charles G.
You got like a Instagram or something?
Wandering Wonders show on Instagram. I post pictures of me and maybe pictures of my cat. Draw a card.
All right.
Show it to the camera, I guess.
You get that? You see that?
Okay. Tell me when to stop shuffling.
Stop.
Okay. Place your card right there, face down. While I shuffle, I do have a couple questions. Where will this go? Where is this video recording going to?
The cloud.
No one knows where the cloud goes. That's reassuring. Now tell me what your card was.
3 of diamonds.
3 of diamonds.
Bruh.
Leave it.
Bruh.
There it is. Take
Pictures
that.
of himself and his cat. Sponsor him.
So take that top card, 3 of diamonds, and stick it in the middle. And you've got a special connection with your card, so I'm going to shake the deck ever so slightly while you wave your hand over the top. And, oh, see that? Get it all the way back up to the top.
Are you folks seeing this? They're not seeing it.
Everybody's going somewhere. Nobody's got time to stop and watch a show.
What would you say is like the worst part about being a street performer?
The worst part about being a street performer, hecklers, it's not nice. Okay, I'm trying my hardest. Like the worst experience I've ever had was 2 days ago, I was doing a show over in Christopher Columbus Park. That's my spot. There were some people in the audience, a group of high schoolers, and I was doing a rings routine. In the rings routine, I'm going halfway through, I'm doing jokes, and out of nowhere, all 3 of them rip the rings out of my hand, just start looking them over, ruins the whole trick. And then they tipped me, which I thought was weird, because why ruin the trick and then tip someone? I don't know, maybe they felt bad.
They're still impressed.
They were still impressed, yeah. I'm very impressive, in my opinion. I love it, I love magic. Wandering Wonders show on Instagram. I am usually in Christopher Columbus Park in Boston, doing the best 15-year-old magician out here, you know?
All right, guys. Here we are. Here's a washout. There ain't no one here. Good thing the British aren't here, because we'd be fucked. This is the best guy we got right now. That ain't no Paul fucking Revere. It's been real, but not real enough. Fake news.
Notícias falsas.
Where are you from?
Rio de Janeiro, Brasil.
What's so different between Brazil and here in America?
The food is bigger, different people, cultures.
She just came?
This
morning? So how long have you been in America?
5 hours.
What is on your bucket list of things to do here in America?
To try the lobster, because I've never tried the lobster. Improve my English.
Were you worried about coming to America?
Yes, a little bit, but I live in Brazil, so it's not that different.
Is there a difference between American abortion laws and Brazil abortion laws?
Just had the same problem in Brazil. They decided that we can't abort too. And there was a girl that was 11. She was raped, and they said she couldn't abort. After everybody was talking about it, they decided she could do it. But she was just an 11 years old kid. Everybody had to fight for her.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel very angry, very sad, like don't have a faith in the society.
What do you think young women can do in order to change things to better their future in countries like America and Brazil?
I think we just have to keep fighting and stick together